you how to do fishing properly. Instead of just teaching you how to catch fish, they teach you how to look after them and care for them.
I've been working at 4 Life Experiences for over a year now, and I'm the lead angling coach here along with Graham Maybe, the director. I run all sorts of educational programs and obviously do the fishing tuition and some laser clay shooting as well.
I can really understand why people enjoy fishing so much. Really relaxing, very therapeutic, and it's a wonderful environment to come and enjoy. It's very accessible to some of the urban areas and a real piece of the countryside where you can learn some real outdoor pursuits. I think that was a bait alarm just went off behind me, so someone's going to catch another fish.
Got it!
Yeah!
Yay!
Well done!
This is our casting arena or a casting field. We always teach people to cast actually up on the field area rather than on the lake. We teach respect, so we don't want people to go down to the lake and start thrashing their rods around in the water. You can learn so much more just through a little lesson with the instructors, with the tennis balls and the buckets.
There's a lot of youngsters around that, if you like, need teaching to fish the right way.
Showing them how to handle fish.
Yeah.
That kind of thing, how to net fish safely, how to deal with them on the bank, how to unhook them properly, all those kind of things, that you need to know when you're a beginner and you're just starting out.
There's some kids down in that corner, and I can't get the rod off them. They're down there with my rod now. We're putting something back into the sport that we've loved for so long, and that seems like a right thing to do, so to speak.
Yeah, definitely.
You can hear in the distance, we've got a laser clay shooting going on. I'm going to go on over there so we can have a little look at a laser clay shooting. What we didn't want to do is just do fishing. There's more to being outside and countryside pursuits than just fishing. So things like the bushcraft with Philip down there, the laser clay shooting, it all again just helps people get outside in the countryside and enjoy themselves. Whether you're a corporate group, whether you're a class at school, or just a group of friends or a family.
Something to do with the family.
Matchstick and a bit bigger.
And joyful
I'd say that's dead.
things to do. It's quite nice to look at the wildlife and stuff. Different creatures, different trees, plants. It's nice to get out in the fresh air.
Are we ready? And
We've got a little lady there shouting pull whenever the disc is going to get launched, which is brilliant. We're all about getting people into the outdoors and into outdoor pursuits rather than just teaching them to be absolutely perfect at something. I think there's so much to be said about getting out and enjoying yourself rather than actually going out there to be the best or to be perfect.
I wasn't doing too well in class and stuff. I never listened, and I just wasn't an academic kind of person. I was a hands-on more kind of person, and I enjoyed fishing.
It's all to do with life skills, and the fishing that they do here and the success that they get from that, we hope will have a knock-on effect in their lives at home and at school and out on the street where we are.
I've had someone to talk to, like if I've had any problems with friends and things like that, or I felt that pressure's getting on a bit at home, I can just talk to Graham, and I feel like someone actually listened to me and would help me out in a better way in the future.
It's great to be able to pass on the educational side of things in a fun way, because it is important these youngsters get educated, or else they'll always be stuck in that same loophole that they're in at the moment. The feeling that you get actually watching those youngsters catch fish with the skills that you've passed on is just as good to me as going out and catching one myself.
Whether you want to get away from living next to a busy road all the way up to having problems with your family or at school and stuff, it's a complete escapism, and I think that's one of the beauties of fishing. The young people also come up with, looking at, these are the ASDAN booklets, so you can see we've got English, Math and Environment awards here, and they come out with certificates with their t-shirts, they get a sense of satisfaction, achievement, and they've learned something along the way, and often they go back into the school and the teacher says, oh, how do they get on? And we're like, they're absolute stars, they were polite, they did their work, they wrote in their booklets, did everything that we asked of them, and they can't quite believe it, so yeah, it's definitely working.
This is the last week of our fishing course with 4 Life Experience. We've come to Sparsholt for a bit of a treat.
Again, it's not over yet, is he?
For Life Experiences have given us group training programs where we've learnt team building exercises. Some of our clients have had extreme trust issues, not been able to trust another human being. So For Life Experiences have brought maybe 8 clients together, got them working in teams and learning to trust one another. For example, even the fishing is geared around, we fish in twos, so one person will fish and one person will catch it with a net. So you've got to trust that your partner will be able to do what he's supposed to do.
Well, I was a drug addict and I've got off all that. The last 6 weeks, Wednesday, when we come fishing, has been the highlight of my week. It's like, you know, it's what I look forward to, and it helps keep me clean.
It's been great. Some of my clients only relate to other drug users, whereas here they're talking to people that aren't using drugs, learning to feel safe in a group environment, and teach them some other skills. They've taught them that, you know, before you do anything, it's best to plan something. So that can be about going for a job interview, securing work, anything like that.
Well, Graham and the team will often bring guys up to the NATC in order to show them round, show them the species we have here after a good day's fishing down at the lake, but also, you know, to try and prick their interest and try and get them to have a look at the species here with a view to possibly joining some of the courses that we do. It teaches people about looking after their environment, and not only that, but just giving them, you know, a focus and something else to care on and take it away from their troubles as well. Time on the bank is a very peaceful time.
We like to try and engage everyone across the spectrum, whether that be a young kid catching his first fish, whether that be someone who's struggling at school and needs education, whether that be adults that maybe haven't been fishing for a while and they want to come and get back into the sport, pensioners that don't get out and they want a hobby to entertain themselves because they're not at work now. Everything across the spectrum, disabled people as well. There's no reason that fishing can't be for everyone. It's a fully inclusive sport.
I think people should come here to learn what Graham's got to offer, because there is so much more to offer here than just fishing.
The facilities are marvellous, the staff are marvellous, and they've got the time and effort to put into the young people and the other groups that they get down here. I can see nothing but success in the future.
It's all to do with those life skills that can be taken away from fishing into a different industry, and that's what's really important here. And the main factor as well, guys, is it's fun. That's what we are all about for Life Experiences, make things positive, fun and educational.